everyone, and welcome to Harv's World for another episode of Off the Grid. We're back, and I have been foresting like a maniac. An absolute I have hauled a lot of trees out of here, let me tell you. I mean, I told you what I wanted to do. I'm pretty inspired, and I must be because it's not even 6 a.m. yet, and I'm out here in my tree harvester trying to do my thing just to finish this off because I have got so much work backed up on me at the homestead. It's not even funny. In fact, luckily, it's nice to have good people around because Pierre was kind enough to come in. Come on, Harv, get in there. And he's over on the homestead right now, actually. He got up at the butt crack of dawn, too. Poor guy. But he's over at the homestead right now, too, starting work on the field. So, I couldn't thank him enough, and I will be paying him quite well, I promise you. Man, Kevin is still down for the count, unfortunately. I mean, that was a nasty accident he was in. It was rough, and it's going to take some time for him to recover. So, you know, it's not his fault, and I don't blame him. But man, I sure do miss him on numerous levels, mind you. But yeah, it's been quite a while since everything's been left to old Harv. And it's not what Harv was doing before, so, you know, Kev came in, he had a plan. If Harv doesn't have a plan, Kevin has a plan. And so far, I mean, I like what Kevin's doing with the place. I do. It's making kind of a cool pattern there for some strange reason. Anyway. So, just a few more trees to take out. Maybe 3 or 4, and I think I'll be done up here. I should have plenty of room to bring in the guys to put in the sugar mill. It's way back here in the forest. Nobody's going to get their panties in a twist over it. They shouldn't. If they do, well, you know, I'm just about done worrying about what people are getting their panties in a twist over, you know? I mean, I like to be a nice guy. I like to be considerate. But there comes a point where you have to say, enough is enough. I've got work to do, and I need it to get done. And just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not going to get done. So much for my nice pattern. I'm making a mess out of that. Oh well, life goes on. Yeah, just a couple more trees here, and I think I'll have plenty of space. I think just 2, actually. This one. Come on, brother. Yeah, because this starts to slope off right there anyway, so that's just about right. It's hard to find level land out here in the forest. It's not. I mean, look at the homestead. There's not much that's level on that, and what is level, I've had to come in and level myself. So, and if you remember when the greenhouses went in, well, the farmers market went in. It wasn't always made out of greenhouses. That took a lot of leveling out. I think I want to get this last old deadwood tree right here. I'm going to clear my stumps. And then I got to get back down to the homestead because there's too much work down there. But I had my mind set on getting this job done. And now I think... You know, you pull a couple trees out and then there's like a tree standing there and it looks like it's all by its lonesome. And so you go, I should take that one too. Because it's just sticking out from, you know, I'm trying to actually get kind of an open area without any individual trees. Is it? Do I need to get that one? Nope. That's just me being anal retentive. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I'm going to shut this bad boy down. I'll move it back down to the sawmill later. Clear my stumps. Let's go to work, stump grinder. There shouldn't be too many left. I've done a lot of work up here, and then at some point, I'm not going to do it today, but at some point I'll come up and get these logs down to the sawmill. You can see my money's gone up quite a bit, and that's just from log sales. Literally just from log sales. I think the sawmill paid me about 100. Well, it's my saw. It's, you know, we've got that round robin of cash going on. I bring timber into the sawmill. The sawmill pays me for it, and then they sell the timber, or they turn it into lumber and sell the timber. I guess I turn it into lumber and and sell it. Sell the boards. Somebody commented on it recently how I keep mixing up timber and lumber. I know the difference. I really do know the difference. I know what lumber is. Oh, there's one of those sneaky stumps hiding in the bushes. Oh, and that one I didn't get all the way. Okay, I'll come back and get you. Sneaky stump. Trying to dodge the Harv. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Wouldn't be prudent. I love this tractor. And this is the best bloody stump grinder money can buy, in my opinion. Unless you want to mulch trees, and then I've got better equipment for that. Let me go back and get Mr. Sneaky over here. So what do I got to get done today? Well, Kevin's already got a wheat crop promised, so that really needs to get in. I promised him I would get to it as soon as possible, and I've put it off a little bit, but I think I've put it off as long as I can safely do that, so we need to get that going. I need to tend to the animals. I have not been over there in quite some time, so I should go check in on them, make sure they've got plenty of food and that they're not got spillage all over the place. Alright, except for the sneaky stump that I know is going to be up here. I'm headed back to the homestead because I got works to do. Oh yeah, they've been making a mess out of everything over here. Look at this. Total mess. Come on, guys. Looks like they're getting a little bit low on feed, too. I'm probably going to have to feed them. I don't think I need to get that done today, or just right now. Later in the day. I've got too many other fish to fry at the moment. Let's check the sheep pen, too. Oh, and the horses. I haven't been over to see poor Raster in a while either, darn it. Harv? See, I got too many fish to fry right now. That is one stubborn cow. Come on, cow. I guess I'm gonna have to work around him. That is one seriously stubborn cow. Watch out, Mr. Sheep. Oh, nailed him. See, I was trying to be all polite and thoughtful and considerate of the animals, and they just go and... I mean, look, they just walk right through the water troughs. Walk right in front of the... They're not afraid of my equipment. There. Well, that was ugly. You know, you guys would be fed a lot better if you didn't slop everything around. Okay, that's good enough for now. Oh, and I can see I need to come over and I need to take wool over to the church again, clearly. Clearly. I'm surprised they haven't been calling. Maybe wool goes farther than cotton. Beats the crap out of me. Yeah, that's right. I decided I was going to be on poop patrol. Somebody's got to do it. It's a smelly job, but somebody's got to do it. And it doesn't matter whether he's cultivated or not. I can throw this right on, and he'll cultivate it right back in. On the parts he hasn't got to yet, anyway. And I don't want to waste this stuff because, man, A, we run out of it in a hurry. And B, we run out of it in a hurry. Although Kevin did stock up a lot. He did bring a lot of manure in. So it's not like I'm going to have a shortage or anything like that, but well, you know what I mean. And I'm sure Pierre will come over and clean up this corner over here. Right, Pierre? I know it's been a while, man, since you worked on the homestead, but come on, brother. That's alright, I'll have to come back and do some cleanup work of my own. That looks about right. Come on, little Ford. Yeah. I didn't exactly get a clean shot over there, but life goes on. It was really good talking to Chuck the other day, you know? It was really good talking to him. I miss that guy badly. If it wasn't for Chuck, I'm not sure I would have made it up here to begin with. He was such a big help. Him and Hugo both, actually. That's why I can cut Hugo some slack. You know, he's done so much for me that well, it doesn't seem fair to give him too much crap about things that have happened in the past. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Let's stop about there. I can come back and run down this end later. Yeah, but if Chuck hadn't gotten ill, I mean, who knows where I would be at this point. You know, I wouldn't have the sawmill because his sawmill would still be up and running. Hugo wouldn't have his animal operation down there because, well, the sawmill would still be up and running. That reminds me, Kevin told me I need to deliver those soybeans to Hugo, and I haven't done that yet either. He was buying them for animal feed. So that's got to get done here soon also. Man, I have not been on it like a car bonnet lately. You know, Chuck loaned me my first tractor. My first real tractor. I mean, I had the Ursus, and the Ursus did me proud for a long time. Ursus did a great job for a long time. But Chuck loaned me my first bigger tractor to start doing. In fact, I still have equipment around here that came from Chuck. My plow came from Chuck. My truck. The truck that I was using to pull the new trailer Kevin bought, that came from Chuck. And the tractor that Pierre's driving right now, that came from Chuck. There was an old John. I wonder whatever happened to that old John Deere open cab tractor that Chuck loaned me for a while. I know he wanted it back. He must have been offered a good deal on that and sold it just for extra money. I mean, he's a bit of a tractor collector, but at the same time, he was never averse to putting some extra dollars in his pocket. It's not like he gets an emotional attachment to stuff the way I do, and you know, I couldn't give up that other tractor just because it came from Chuck, so I spent the money to have it refurb or have a new engine put in it. But, you know, that's the way things go sometimes. That's just who we are as people. There we go. Poop patrol is complete. Thank goodness. I only had to fill up twice. So, 2 3/4 loads of manure. Not a big deal. But at least that's done for the first time. And now, while Pierre is finishing cultivating that field, I think I'll run these soybeans over to Hugo. It'll give me a chance to check in on maybe Poop Patrol is why Lisa Helen hasn't been. Harv? Maybe Poop Patrol is the reason Lisa Helen has been spending an awful lot of time down at her new homestead, for lack of a better word. That's what we're going to call it. Yep, still got them in here. It's been like a week. They'll be all right. It's like a rolling silo, right? The better part of a week. All right, Hugo, here I come, brother. I think I've still got equipment down at Hugo's place, actually. I always liked this drive. This was the first road I ever put in. This one right here. Pushed me back, and I had that piece of equipment, that big wicked thing that Chuck and Hugo loaned me. As long as I could get it running, I did. They let me use it, and then they promptly sold it. Like I said, Chuck was never one to avoid putting a little cash in his pocket. And yeah, these gates keep getting left open. Here we come. Here comes harvesting. What kind of heart attacks is Lisa going to give me now? Lisa? Don't get me wrong. It doesn't look bad. She's kind of laid the whole place out. And there she is standing on that rock outcropping. Why she's not working on her house, I have no idea. Let's find out, shall we? Lisa, I gotta be on your level. You could have at least filled me in on what's going on. You didn't think I would mind. Well, what is going on? Yeah, I want a town here. So what you're telling me is now I've got a place to build a town, complete with roads, and I can section off this property to sell for people who might want to open a business. That's not unreasonable. But I'm still not paying for it. Just so you understand, you took this on yourself. Okay. Okay. Well, good luck on your house. It really doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. She's accomplished quite a bit in a short amount of time. I told you guys, don't ever leave her unattended. But, I mean, it is a means to an end. You know what? Good for her. I'm not going to get into the whole, I mean, at least she did it right. She set it up the right way. And that's what's important to me, that it looks the way it's supposed to look. Yeah, I thought my bale trailer was down here. Well, apparently Kevin hooked us up because Hugo paid well for those soybeans, 41 grand for soybeans. That'll keep his livestock going for quite some time, especially his cattle. You go, Kevin. You go, brother. Wow. One crop of soybeans, he made almost, well, half of what I made harvesting timber. I think Lisa's just going to stand out there and admire her handiwork for the rest of the day. Lisa Helen, excuse me. Yeah, talking about Chuck and thinking about the equipment that he loaned me made me nostalgic, and poor Pierre is still out there plowing this field, or cultivating the field. I think this plow needs some work, though. It's not wanting to move too good. So I'm trying to cover any spots that he missed, just to keep things moving forward. That way he won't have to waste time coming back for him. I'm just going to double check, too, just to make sure there's nothing else floating around out here. Yeah, it looks like he nailed everything else pretty good. I'm not seeing anything. You know, sometimes when you get to the corners or the bends in the field, you get in a little bit of a hurry while you're turning, and I think, yeah, he did a good job. Just that one little, that's a weird section over there anyway. You got to turn tight to get turned around, so no big deal. I'm going to grab the seeder and start working this field, though. See if I can start getting some of that weed in. Man, we still have small equipment, too. It's not like I'm all gangbusters with equipment. In fact, that kind of makes me ponder what's going to happen when the straw comes off this field, because we haven't done straw like this before. Nope, we sure haven't. I also got to ponder whether I've got enough seed or not. And if not, Pierre gets done over there and done with what he's doing, I'll put him on this seeder that I haven't used since I planted grass. But I'll put him on the seeder, and then I will go and buy more seed. I'm kind of set up and ready for that, except my truck is all the way up at the sawmill. That's alright. That's alright. I can make do. Yeah, you see how small my little seeder is? You see what it's going to take to get this job done? With this little thing? That's alright. Where there's a Harv, there's a way. Well, let's start right about here. Pull her up. Fire it up. Drop it down. We're set up and loaded for wheat. And we got 70% of a full load of seed in here. So it turns out I had to go buy some seed. No big deal. Already refilled Pierre once. He's out there finishing off this field. Well, he's going to end up doing the most of it. He's going to get some serious tractor time today. Serious tractor time. Sorry, dude. You're getting paid. You're getting paid well. But I got a bigger problem than that right now. Look at this. Look at this right here. I've complained about these before, but these weeds are out of control. Ever since I bought that bad batch of seed back in the day, I just can't get these under control. Maybe it's the cow manure, you know? I mean, you know, cows are eating this stuff. Maybe what's going in is coming back out. Anyway, I need to give Kevin a call and see if he has planned for this, because I almost, almost hooked up to the herbicide sprayer to come and take these out, and realized, no, I can't do that anymore thanks to the fine people across the lake. So, and I can't afford, I mean, could I do it? Yeah, I could do it. But I can't afford any hindrances right now. I've got too much on my plate. So we're going to do it the right way, but let me give Kevin a call, see if he's got a plan, and if he does, well, I hope he does. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man? You feeling okay today? Good, good. Hey, sorry to bug you, but I've got Pierre down here helping me, and we're getting the field planted with the wheat that you needed. But I've got a serious weed problem, and we didn't talk about this. I've got the herbicide sprayer, but we can't use that now. You did. Okay. Well, let me run over there and see. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thanks, man. Thank you. Bye. Of course, Kevin has a plan. Kevin always has a plan. That's why I keep him around, because he's a lot like me. So, he ordered something from the shop. I've got to go get it. Let's go see what it is. Well, I'd say Kevin got a good deal, but it still cost me an arm and a freaking leg. Oh, Kevin. One thing Kevin does really, really well, he spends my money. He does. Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna be cranking up the sawmill in a big, big way. I got it built. I have not spent nearly enough time down there, and I'll be honest with you, I need to. I need to get some serious cash flow going. Serious cash flow. Now, one thing that Kevin did tell me, he said, don't even worry about using that thing until the whole field is grown, and that won't happen until it's all planted. Well, that answers my question about the cow manure. It's definitely in the seed. It's definitely in the seed. It's not the cow manure, it's the seed. And now that Pierre is out there working it hardcore, I'm going to try and see if I can't follow up behind him with another spread here. Well, Pierre finished planting the field, and I sent him packing. He actually didn't finish up that long ago. I just got this one little strip left to do, and I'll tell you what, there's a job I'm going to take care of right here and now, because it's bothering me. It's bugging the crap out of me, and I know when I go to take those weeds out, once this crop goes up enough, it's already started to grow, man. I've said this in the past. I haven't talked about it in a long while, but converting this forest ground into cropland, all that, branches and leaves and pine needles and stuff, and it's been sitting up here for years and years and years. It has really composted into some very, very, very fertile soil. And this is probably going to be a little bit crazy and suicidal, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to make some space out here. And this is just the tool to do it. Sort of. Ish. Maybe. There we go. Because I was having a jolly whopper of a time getting through here. And apparently I've got the wrong trailer for the job, because my pipe on this does not care for this trailer, apparently. Too far away, maybe? I don't know. And don't forget the sneaky stumps. It's taken some... Maybe it's just getting old. I don't know if you all remember, but I found this thing out in the forest. Somebody left it behind while they were working out here at some point. Actually, it was right in the middle of this field right here. I was cutting timber to make new fields. Did I get that? I can't even tell if I got the stumps now. It's been that long since I've used it. Man, it is getting old. It's getting real old. It's not wanting to cut halfway. But I can finish this up. There's something I want to do today. At least I think there is. Something that I want to do that doesn't involve work. Come on. You can do it. One more, and that's it. And that actually worked out pretty good because I'll be 100% full. Plus a little bit, I think. Nope. 98% full plus a trailer load. All right, there we go. Now let's go get these in the silo, store them up. Store them up for winter. I need to remember to bring that seed in too. And then I think I'm gonna call Pierre. I'm gonna tell him that I've got something I need to do, and I'm just gonna call him and yeah, I'm just going to call him, and I'm going to have him come up and take care of these weeds for me. Because, yeah, there's something I really, really want to do. Oh, that's getting really funky. Really, really funky. Hey, look at that. Another full trailer. It's the magic wood chipper. That's right. That's better than that old Hyzomat. I think it was a Hyzomat, that first one that I had. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciated what I had when I had it, but it's nice to have something a little extra, right? Right. Okay, the field is all done except for the weeds. The wood chips are in the silo. I've got the weeder over there. I'm going to ask Pierre to come in tomorrow. See if he won't come over tomorrow and do a little extra work. He ought to. He's getting paid. What I'm doing right now, I'm headed to the sawmill. I'm going to pick up my truck. And I've been feeling a little nostalgic, and it's time for me to take a road trip. That's what I'm going to do. So I think that's going to do it for this episode of Off the Grid. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. As always, I very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.